Here's more wrestling news for April 28th, 2021. And if you like what you're watching, smash that like button and give us 1,000 likes or more. And your headlines for this afternoon include: Tyson Fury is stalking me, Drew McIntyre on potential match with Gypsy King, WWE introduces new ring announcer, I wasn't an employee, ex-WWE veteran talks about his 15-year handshake deal with Vince McMahon, Finn Balor provides an update on his WWE NXT status, WWE and AEW called out for having mediocre entrance music, The Rock spotted in Atlanta as Black Adam shooting begins, No, never, former WWE star on possible return to the company, Booker T shares his honest opinion on The New Day, and more. We're starting this video with Drew McIntyre, who has had an off-screen feud with boxing star Tyson Fury, with the pair sharing jabs on social media and interviews, and McIntyre even claiming that Fury is stalking him. This week, McIntyre repeated the claim, telling The Big Issue magazine that he wakes up every day with another message from Fury on social media, and joked that one day he should answer him. The two-time boxing heavyweight champion is no stranger to wrestling, as he defeated Braun Strowman at Crown Jewel 2019, and his feud with McIntyre sparked not long after the Scottish superstar became WWE champion at WrestleMania 36. In that same interview, McIntyre praised his future opponent, saying, "It's going to happen. The thing is, he has a genuine love for wrestling and he's such an entertainer. He gets it. I know we could do some fun business together." Last year, Fury challenged McIntyre to a match, which was accepted by the then WWE champion, and with Drew challenging for the title at next month's WrestleMania Backlash, perhaps the speculated match with Fury could have some huge stakes on the line. WWE is always looking for new people to add to their company, and now the promotion has a brand new addition to their announcing team. This week, WWE welcomed Samantha Irvin to the Performance Center, as she'll be working as a ring announcer from now on. In a tweet from the Performance Center account, it was noted that Irvin, a singer and flautist, has appeared on America's Got Talent and I Can See Your Voice, and also sang the national anthem in Major League Baseball. Irvin has already begun ring announcing for 205 Live, and there may be a larger spot waiting for the talented recruit down the line. Now, if you were watching wrestling before 2017, you'll have heard the music work of Jim Johnston, who created some of wrestling's most iconic scores. From Stone Cold Steve Austin to The Undertaker, Triple H to The Shield, Johnson made some of WWE's best themes before he was released in November 2017, bringing their 32-year working relationship to an end. Speaking to Chris Van Vliet this week, Johnson said he was surprised that AEW hasn't contacted him and critiqued the themes used in both WWE and the All Elite promotion, saying, "The music now in WWE and AEW, I'm sorry if this is mean, it's all really homogenous and really mediocre, and it doesn't have anything to do with the characters. And I think that's why there are less big stars. I don't think that there are no potential big stars on the rosters hiding there." Though he had a deal with WWE for decades, Johnson spent much of his time with WWE without a contract. As he explained, "For the first 15 years, maybe longer, Vince and I just had a handshake agreement. I wasn't an employee, we were fine with the way things were. It wasn't until the company went public and it was like, bring on the lawyers. They come in and do risk assessments. They're like, this guy can just walk out and work for the NFL tomorrow, that wouldn't be a good thing." Johnson explained that the fear of him walking away is what led WWE to eventually sign him to a contract, but he and Vince McMahon would have been perfectly happy to have had a handshake deal until his last day. Johnson was replaced by CFO $, but now WWE uses their own group, whilst Mike Ruckus handles a majority of entrance themes, but neither promotion is impressing the wrestling music veteran. One man who's benefited from a Johnson entrance theme is Finn Balor, who hasn't been seen since his NXT Championship loss to Karrion Kross at NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver, but that's about to change. During last night's NXT, Balor tweeted that he's been on vacation in Mexico, but is recharged, refreshed, refocused, and will return to NXT on next Tuesday's show. Following his title loss, fans speculated on whether Balor could be rejoining Raw or SmackDown, and whatever is planned for him, we'll find out next Tuesday on NXT. Over to SmackDown, and this Friday, Daniel Bryan will challenge for Roman Reigns' Universal title in what some are believing could be Bryan's last time in a WWE ring. Though the stakes are high for both men, it probably won't be the last time we see the Yes Man, as in an official preview from WWE.com it was stated, "The challenge came with one catch. If Bryan loses, he'll be banished from SmackDown." WWE always chooses its words carefully, and they said he'd be banished from SmackDown if he loses, but there's no mention of him leaving WWE. It's entirely possible Bryan could join Raw or even NXT if he loses to Reigns this Friday, and it's worth remembering that Bryan has made it clear that his contract is expiring soon, reportedly in December. The leader of the Yes Movement said he felt an odd detachment during the WrestleMania 37 match against Edge and Roman Reigns, so it's possible he could end his WWE career on a show that's not blue. Also, there is the chance that Bryan shocks the world and becomes champion this Friday, and whatever the case, fans should take solace that Bryan can end his career on his own terms, unlike in 2016. Do you think Bryan is moving brands, or will the WWE have the Tribal Chief's reign end this Friday? Let us know in the comments. Hollywood news next, as The Rock is one of the busiest men on the silver screen, and this week, filming begun for his new film from DC Comics, Black Adam. The Brahma Bull and his production team were spotted in Atlanta to prepare shooting the film, which he has creative control over, as well as control over any spin-offs. Paparazzi wasted no time in shooting snapshots of the crew, though interestingly, Rock wasn't even in his Black Adam suit. The fact that they are on location and starting their shooting process is a good sign things are going according to plan, and fans will be able to see the film when it releases in July 2022. Back to the ring, and in December 2019, The Ascension were released from WWE after a dreadful main roster run, a far cry from their near year-long reign as NXT Tag Team Champions. Of course, there's no shortage of people who have been released and come back for better things, but it seems that the Ascension won't be following in the footsteps of Drew McIntyre. Speaking to Slam Wrestling, Victor was asked about a return and said, "No, never. I won't go into why because it only partially has to do with us and our past experience, but my definitive no is a more personal reason." Victor added that a line was crossed in WWE, which made him lose any respect for WWE or desire to compete there ever again. And though he didn't go into details as to what it was, fans shouldn't expect the Ascension ever again in WWE. And we're ending today with the New Day, whose most recent reign as Raw Tag Team Champions ended at WrestleMania 37. Across their 11 reigns as Tag Team Champions, the New Day have held Tag Gold for exactly 1,000 days, and we have to wonder what the team of Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston have left to prove. Speaking on his Hall of Fame podcast, Booker T discussed the New Day and argued that the group should finally be ended, saying, "I just don't know where the New Day goes. Big E is on an island of his own, Big E is trying to break out. I'm just wondering how much mileage is left in the New Day. I don't think it's much, let's just say that. I look at being in a group like that kind of like a stepping stone." Booker compared the New Day's situation to his own time as Harlem Heat, as his career had a much bigger impact once he split from Stevie Ray and became a singles star. One of the most decorated teams in WWE history, there's very little left for the New Day to accomplish, and would you like to see them split up? Let us know in the comments. Well guys, that's our news for today. Please share your comments below. Also hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to receive all notifications. And as always, thanks for watching.